Good morning. It's Tuesday, August 3rd. We are already through July. We have 5 months left here this year, so let's recap. I've been out of the office the last couple weeks on vacation, so I'm glad to be back here with you, and I'm refreshed and re-energized and, ready to go. So let's talk about August. Good morning, Tara. Let's talk about, July, and kind of recap what happened in July's market. The number of solds from June of this year to July of this year, dead even. Good morning, Kim. And so we didn't see an increase in number of transactions from this last month to this month. However, we saw a lowest residential sale price around $11,200 and the highest sales price around $360,000. Those were residential transactions here in Seneca County. Thanks, Charlie. I'm glad to be back. 10% more homes were available in July from June, and June's numbers were up. So we are seeing the number of properties available start to increase. If you're watching the market, you're seeing more new listings come on, like I've been noticing. So it's been great for our home buyers out there to have a little bit more, not a lot, but a little bit more to choose from here the last couple months. Days on market have increased slightly with this jump in inventory. We're seeing homes stay just a little bit longer on the market, not long. We are still deep into a seller's market here, but from 42 days on the market to 46 days on the market. Prices are not decreasing. We're seeing those continue to stay steady. Haven't seen a huge jump in the last month, but definitely we are up, 20% price-wise from last year. That is a true number, and I've received questions on that, and yes, 20%. As far as competing offers are concerned, we are still seeing when a new listing comes on, still seeing competing offers, but I will say that I have noticed in July that the number of offers are starting to decrease a little bit. So I might have put a property on the market, or we may have put a property on the market in April or May, and we would receive anywhere sometimes from 3 to 8, even more offers on the table. Now the properties that we put on in July have been more like 1, 2, 3, 4 offers, not quite as competitive, still competitive, but maybe just softened a little bit. So why has the market kind of started to adjust a little? Of course, I'm going to be keeping my eye on what those numbers, how those numbers continue to trend, but I think it could be, there's definitely a few different reasons. We have people on vacation now that COVID's kind of opened up travel. I know a lot more people in July that were traveling and going this year than have in years past, so that could be an indicator. The fair obviously makes things really busy for Seneca County, and it was a great week at the fair. Typically in August, we always kind of slow down with people going back to school and taking last minute vacations. The market pre-COVID, COVID, 10 years ago, always August was just tended to be a little bit slower. And then come mid-September and October, we would start really ramping up again. And that could be the trend again. Now that once people start getting back into their routines in September, we could have a really crazy busy fall. Could the market be adjusting slightly, and could this be, kind of a permanent thing? Maybe. I guess time will tell. I know I kind of jumped the gun a few months ago saying, did we peak? And then I had to retract that. So I'll be careful what I say here today, but do I see things, starting to show signs of evening out a little bit? Potentially. So we'll be, and I know I'm treading very lightly on that. So we'll be kind of, obviously I'll be letting you know each and every week what's happening in the market. And if you stick with me here, we'll know. I did not say that the prices are going to be coming down. I don't see that happening. I think what your neighbor just got for their home is going to potentially be the new standard. So, just letting you know, I don't know that prices are coming back down with inflation. The foreclosure moratorium, last thing that I have to talk about this morning is the foreclosure moratorium ended July 31st. So if you are in forbearance right now, mortgage forbearance, and you are looking to potentially sell your home because you know you're not going to be able to make those payments, please don't hesitate to reach out. There are some relief options as well that the government has just come out with, so that could be really beneficial to those of you who have been not making your payments for the last 12 months. And I do have a quote here from MBA's chief economist that says that borrowers who are exiting forbearance now are likely to have been in relief for over a year, with 60% of borrowers in forbearance for longer than 12 months. So now you're going to have to start making those payments again. Some are going to be in risk of losing their homes because they will no longer be protected by that foreclosure moratorium. So if you have any questions on that and how it affects you, we have some really great local lenders too that, may be able to help you with some of these products. So don't hesitate to reach out to any of us. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I'm really glad to be back, and I hope everybody has an awesome week.